Hello again, everybody. This is Mr. Everything, and I'm coming at you with another one of my Robotech RPG Tactics updates. And this is going to be update 153. Now, last week we talked about them receiving all these boxes in preparation of shipping out the orders to us backers, and also taking some to Gen Con and things like that. And I mentioned that I was concerned that they hadn't mentioned anything about receiving the packages in the docks, because that was supposed to have happened like a week before. And so here's the most recent post, 153. It says, and after all that, okay, they're saying we've got everything done, but after all that, guess what? United States Customs got involved. The ship carrying the first container of the product pulled into the port a few days ago as scheduled, late. And United States Customs steps in, and they want to see what's in the boxes. Okay, that's it's like random choice who they pick and choose, and it just happens to be that they got picked. And now it usually takes 1 to 2 weeks. They say 7 to 14 business days, but we all know 7 to 14 business days is almost 3 weeks actually, because you only have 5 business days in a week. So 15 business days is 3 weeks. So 14 business days could be 3 weeks. That means unless we get a small miracle, we're not going to have Robotech Tactics ready by Gen Con, because that's just in 4 days. So it's not going to arrive in their warehouse. They're not going to be able to put everything together, and they're probably not going to be able to get it shipped out until the end of August. They're saying August 25th. I find this to be hysterical. I find this to be funny, because I expected it one day and they pushed it back, and then I expected it another day, they pushed it back. I expected it another day, they pushed it back. And then I started to lose faith, and I started to say, they're going to say one day, and it doesn't matter, it's not, they're going to push it back again. I don't care what day they say they're going to deliver it, it's not going to be delivered that day. It's going to be delivered 2 months later. So in July, I thought we were going to be getting it in July, and then they gave more concise schedule of when everything was going to happen. So then I, just putting it all together in my own head, I figured, okay, I probably won't get it till the end of August, right? And now they're saying that I'm not going to get it till the end of August. That means I'm probably not going to get it until December. So I'm just going to keep my eyes open, see what happens. If you've been following this, and you can also follow this at robotechgamecenter.com. It's comical. It's funny. I don't care if I don't get it till December. Don't get me wrong. I don't care. And I don't care just as long as I get it, and I get it and it's in good quality and everything. And I understand that they went through. I bet you they're more stressed out than I am. They're trying to fulfill all their promises, and they've got 5,000 people waiting, cussing at them, wanting to get their product. Well, I'm not going to be one of those guys. I'm just going to pat them on the back, say do the best you can, get it as soon as you can, get it out to me as soon as you can, and I'll support you. Okay. So if they do get a small miracle, they might have a couple of boxes for Gen Con. They're not going to sell them. They're just going to demo it, right? Show it off and see this is what you would normally get. And that's going to be on August 15th, which is this coming Friday. Okay. We'll have Jeff and a one-way rental truck standing by to drive down. To drive down once they get some boxes, if they get them. Now, yep, they're devastated by the news. They'll have a few copies at Gen Con to display and run demos. And despite all the efforts, they're just not going to be able to get it. Okay. Shipping to backers will be delayed a few days. A few days. Let's say 3 weeks. There's nothing we can do to hope customs. Okay, and it should be pretty easy on customs. What is it? Plastic and paper. So they're going to run their dogs through, run their radar guns through, cut a couple of boxes open and say, looks like paper and plastic. they shouldn't hold it very long. It's not like it's guns, and it's not like it's ammunition or furniture or electronics or anything else that's going to be a little bit harder to inspect. These boxes should be super easy to inspect, and they should get out of there real quick. Not that I've ever worked in customs, because I haven't, but it just doesn't seem like it's going to take long to me. The hardest thing will be the paperwork. Okay. And now Wave 2 update. They're giving us a Wave 2 update. Now, this is something that I really don't want. I don't want Wave 2 updates. I want you to get Wave 2 in my hand. But I understand, since you're just trying to fill a space and you're trying to keep us informed and let us know what's going on, let's go ahead and share this. In other news, they've been moving along with Wave 2. They've had a 2-hour conference call with Ninja Kai on Tuesday, going over the spec sheets and nailing down some details. And yesterday we got a bunch of renders and tentative sprue layouts. And they've been going over all the notes and the corrections. So basically they're just starting to work on the Wave 2 stuff. Okay, which, that's fine. Get the Wave 1 out and then start working on Wave 2. Alright guys, that was your Robotech RPG Tactics Update 153. And let's keep our fingers crossed that we're going to get this sometime this month. Maybe it'll be next month. Maybe it'll be the month after. Try to have some kind of try to have some understanding. Some things are out of their control. Life is life. You can't avoid it. Alright, so thanks for coming out and checking out this video, and you guys have a great rest of your day.